Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host Red. We got a video today from Wonny. Our Asian brother is just cooking China.
Hey. Oh, what? You're talking to me? What do you mean? I always look like this.
It's like an anime character that has a really small head with a really big body. Just reminds me of an anime character.
I mean, you too can look just like this. Now imagine this. A new beauty injection comes out that promises you'll look 10 times younger. Completely safe, no risks.
What the fuck?
Nothing. At first, everybody believed it because for an entire year, everybody came out looking like they just reversed aging. Except just right after a year, one day, every single person that got the injection, their face started imploding on itself. I mean,
damn. Everybody got good results. And then a year later, everyone? Cool.
I mean, this is the first time I've seen a beauty procedure have a honeymoon phase. We're talking about a beauty injection that worked flawlessly, a formula that instantly made you look younger and lasted for
What? No way that's real. Just no way.
More than a year. And just one random morning, you wake up looking like a pufferfish. Chinese influencers have been promoting these so-called growth factor injections. And the way they sell it, it sounds like magic. One needle and your face completely fills out. Your cheeks look plump, your chin looks sculpted, and it was pretty much the secret anti-aging formula that people have been chasing for years. Listen, if you were in Shanghai gatekeeping a beauty procedure from everybody, you're getting slimed out by every influencer circle there is and their doctors. And I'm not even exaggerating. The before and after.
I mean, that is the shitty thing about influencers and social media nowadays. You can't really keep things a secret. You can't keep things within a certain group of people anymore. Because once one person finds out, it's everywhere.
Photos look insane. But here's the part that nobody tells you. Give it maybe a year or two, and then suddenly your face just starts moving around on its own. And that's exactly how.
Like aliens moving around on its own under your skin kind of thing? Or what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
How people end up with the so-called bubble face effect. And it literally looks like they got stung by 1,000 bees at once. Or like something's growing under their skin trying to escape. And the biggest danger is that massive delay time frame that tricks you to thinking everything's okay. But I mean, things can just go.
I mean, 2 years? You're looking freaking gorgeous and all of a sudden, bam!
Go south any day. And this isn't just some rare side effect. You're pretty much rolling a dice to see if your face accepts it or rejects it.
Oh, so some people don't. I thought you said everyone.
And most of the time, it don't like you. So what even are growth factors? Well, here's where it gets interesting. They're actually proteins that your body naturally produces, and doctors can use these as creams to either heal wounds or like recover from burns. Keyword.
Interesting. So it's kind of like the Neosporin type thing, but on steroids?
Externally on your skin. Not internally injected into your face. Because once you start injecting that stuff, it doesn't just fill your face like filler. It tells the cells in your face, hey, start growing and don't stop. So now your face is just constantly being spammed with signals.
Damn, so you're just gonna, is their face gonna explode? Like they're just gonna keep growing and growing because the growth factor is just gonna explode their... Oh.
No. To keep on growing tissue non-stop. And oh my god, imagine that for a second. Your face is literally stuck infinitely producing cells. Like the cells start multiplying uncontrollably and you start getting these lumps, this weird uneven swelling. And sometimes it literally looks like something is growing out of your face. It's always been like this. Cosmetic surgery was originally for treating past injuries, and growth factors were used to help wounds heal. Now they're all being used for appearance. Many netizens describe it as feeling pressure, pain, constant swelling, like their face is...
I would assume so, like your face is just expanding, but not expanding. Like your skin's not expanding, but the inside of under your skin's expanding. So, oh man, this is why vanity is a sin. Or like, what's it called? Whatever it is. It's like people that lust over looks and vanity. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens.
Is inflamed 24/7. Oh, once it's in your face, you can't just remove it. There's no undo button. There's no easy surgery to take it out. And if you
How can you? It's like a liquid gel that you just like injected in there. I would assume it moved all over the damn place.
try to remove it too early, it can actually make things worse. Like the remaining growth factor liquid that's in your face gets stimulated and starts growing even faster in random directions. Like imagine just like touching it and then it starts to spread out even more.
大家说千万不要去那种小工作室打这种生长因子，你打了以后，你就会发现你的脸跟我一样，就显得就是根本。
You know, again, China took everything that the West kind of did and just took it to the nth degree. You know, like the vanity, the feminism, the women, you know, being gold digger stuff. It's just they just took it to the next level. Every single thing that we have.
没法见的，而且你打了完以后，它就一直长，一直长，然后你去切的话，它还是会一直长的这种程度。所以千万不要去小工作室打这种生长因子。
Yeah, so many doctors refuse to even treat these cases. They don't want to touch it because it's that unpredictable and it's that risky, not just for the patient, but for the doctor as well. So most people, they just end up stuck with it and they're just living with faces that are just constantly changing, growing, and deforming. And even some people end up with these super sharp, unnatural noses and even chins that just keep extending over time. I mean, that chin really looks like it could slice a fruit in half. I mean, just take a look at this woman here named Miss Liang from Wuhan. She wasn't even someone who was chasing extreme beauty standards. She said she was fine with how she looked, but she just one day thought, why not just improve it a little bit? That's it. Just one appointment and her life changed. After getting the injection, her face didn't just swell up a little bit. It blew up. Like, literally inflated. She described it like her face was turning into a balloon, and she said that she became scared even of her own reflection. She had growth factor, so it spread everywhere, and at the time, she did try to fix it, using surgery multiple times, and each time, the growth came back. It kept regenerating constantly after each and every repair, and doctors could only slow down the process. And this
You looked pretty damn good before, girl. Now
just gets really sad, honestly.
我误打生长因子，之前每个人都说我很好看、很漂亮。
this is why you don't like inject shit into you without proper knowledge. I don't know, man. I'm scared of getting needle pricked by like the doctor. I don't know about like getting vanity stuff getting put in me. That's weird.
我被朋友骗去打的。第一次打完挺好看的，就上瘾了。第二次打完，不到1个月就变形了，发红、发胀，而且很麻木，无法接受。
Even to this day, she still posts on Douyin about her weekly repairs and warns people to avoid just even doing anything to your face. Now you might be wondering, how does something this sketchy blow up on a platform with millions of people? How are the clinics even getting away with this even though it's an illegal procedure in China? Well, simple. Rebranding. Because nobody's walking into a clinic like, can I get these illegal growth factor injections that might permanently ruin my face? Instead, they just slap a new label on it and they call it like youth serums, growth peptides, or like face activation. I mean, these clinics know that growth factor injections are illegal for cosmetic use, so they just sell the same thing under a different name.
See, like, again, we talk about how the West sucks and like our laws and things like that. China doesn't seem to be much better with protecting their citizens, right? They're allowing a lot of these scammy stuff just to change the word a little bit, and all of a sudden you can do everything again. Ugh.
Instead of growth factor injection, it's baby face packages. Because everybody and their mother is obsessed with the baby face aesthetic. They'll post these aesthetic clinic visits where there's like soft lighting and then just some girl laying down getting injected. And the caption is always like, finally achieving my dream baby face. But there's one renowned influencer who massively blew up this year, and she got what I would say is the worst possible outcome from all of this. We're talking about a Douyin influencer known as Peach Blossom Baby. She basically became the living embodiment of what happens when you just go overboard with chasing perfection. She started young at 17, and before that, she's always had this intense awareness of how she looked and her appearance. She was tall, like around 1.8 meters in middle school, which really made her stand out. And she hated being tall. She constantly felt watched and judged, which made her just obsess over her appearance, to the point where school didn't even really matter anymore. And you know what she did? She lied to her parents. She told them she needed 200,000 RMB, which is around $30,000, to start a business with a friend. She said if it worked, she'd double it, triple it, and her parents believed her. They gave her all their savings, like all of it. And what did she first do? She went
Cosmetic
straight to get
surgery.
plastic surgery. I mean, if I ever thought of doing something like that as a kid, I would just be instantly banished to the Shaolin temples to train as a monk for the rest of my life.
Parents in my family have been like, you no longer family.
Now, that was just the beginning, because over the next 8 years, she got procedures. Like procedures. Over 1,000 procedures.
Jeez.
400 injections, and 200 of which were growth factor injections just for her forehead. And the goal?
200 growth. Is she about to explode?
Become an internet celebrity, escape the 9-to-5 normie jobs. Jobs aren't for people who've had plastic surgery, so she created her persona, Peach Blossom Baby. Now this is where everything collapses, because all of those growth factor injections, they didn't just sit there nicely. Her forehead started swelling, and not like, oh, just a little bump. It started protruding outward, like a hammerhead shark.
Jeez.
But luckily, it deflated, okay? It calmed down, it deflated, and it left a massive dent. Her entire face became swollen, unstable, and she noticed that when she pressed on her forehead, it would literally sink in. Like, it wasn't hard anymore. It didn't just stop there, because her facial nerves compressed so badly that she now has permanent uncontrollable twitching. And you can see in all her videos, it has a mind of its own. Her face also became misaligned, and she
Damn, she does not look like Peach Blossom no more.
even lost a part of her sense of smell, and she genuinely fears that one day she might even go blind.
6月1号，我从长沙坐飞机来的泰国。我在2020年的时候，额头因为注射过多量的玻
Like, I almost want to feel bad. Like, almost. But again, these people chose the ridiculous route of vanity.
尿酸，导致玻尿酸中毒，导致玻尿酸感染，额头大面积的溃烂。当时额头感染了以后，化能里面都进行烂了，而且里面都产生积液了。后期进行开刀进行取出，住院了7天。给大家看一下。
I'm not saying she was like a 10 before, but damn, girl. Damn.
之前的样子，我真的很后悔，真的很后悔。大家以我为戒，千万不要再往脸上打一些什么玻尿酸、童颜针、胶原蛋白等一系列的填充物品，后期真的会很麻烦。你们知道，人体面积感染超过15%，真的就是无力回天了，华佗在世都治不好了。我现在真的很担心，我头又晕，我而且还发烧，还恶心。
And it's not like she didn't try to fix it. She went to hundreds of surgeons all over China, begging for help. And
Like, what can they do? You did something to your face that's so unnatural. Like, all this extra growth stuff, we don't even know what's growing.
every single one of them refused because the damage was just way too severe. It was too risky, too complex. So she's just now stuck with the face for the rest of her life. Now, despite everything, she didn't just disappear from social media. She actually leaned into it even more. Today, she continues posting as an influencer, like talking about her condition, showing the effects, and just vlogging her daily life. And in many of her videos, she does warn people about plastic surgery and even uses herself as an example.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's kind of good to kind of throw your scenario into a way to make it better for others, I guess. So give everybody a warning about your own life. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Except she says that she'd still rather die than stop. So
Oh. Never mind, I take it all back.
Peach, once again, we're giving mixed signals. Of course, netizens were shocked. Her entire story and her face went viral, and she even became like the prime example of the bubble face look. Many netizens even crowned her as a pioneer for paving the wave of that bubble face effect. So after hearing all the dangers about these growth factor injections, you'd probably think it just gets shut down immediately, right? Like illegal injections, people getting completely disfigured. Surely the government stepped in and ended it, right? And yeah, they actually did. The Chinese National Medical Products Administration straight up just said growth factor injections for cosmetic use are completely banned. And on top of that, national media also started exposing these clinics, and doctors came out publicly warning people, and there's like a huge push to stop this trend from spreading.
That's good. That's good. At least the government's trying.
Nice. I wish it was that easy. Even after the ban, these procedures are still happening, but
that I'm pretty damn sure. It's just like like we have a very similar thing happening here. I've watched a lot of stories about fake dentists, fake people putting veneers and like doing work on people's teeth and stuff in the United States. This is the same shit, right? Like people just wanting to do stuff without proper legal ways of doing it, or even just doing it legally because people still want it. Like, it's the people that still want it that cause these industries to stay open.
They're just happening underground.
Like drugs.
And it's not really underground. They're literally just hiding in plain sight. These clinics don't just disappear. They adapt, they rename everything, and they tweak the marketing just enough so it doesn't sound illegal anymore. They have access to growth factor for general use, which means they have access to growth factor injections for illegal use. And people, without doing their research, still fall for it. I mean, you guys, if they can't show proper certification, licensing, or actual medical documentation, you just gotta dip. Remember, a lot of these influencers who are promoting it, they're getting paid. And whatever happens to you is not their responsibility. You know what? I'll tell you what, guys. If you ever think of getting something done to your face, just don't do it. Unless you're looking like me.
I got one suggestion. Maybe get a face routine. That's probably the only thing that I can say would probably give you a nice, better face. You know, I'm not talking like Teach Hanley or something. No, go look for some very nice Korean products. I use very high-end Korean products myself, and just work on your face. Wash it up, use some moisturizers. A lot of men's faces are very dry. We have very dry faces, right? So just moisturize a little bit, and trust me, it makes a huge difference. Once I started a face routine and started, like, you know, really caring about my face, I get so many compliments about, oh, my pores are so small. Oh, my pores look so amazing. My skin looks so shiny. My skin looks so nice. It's so smooth. Like, you get so many of those compliments. And it's nice to get a compliment as a guy, right? We hardly ever get those types of compliments. And I'm not saying you're doing it for compliments. You're doing it to look better and feel better and be more confident. That's the whole goal, right? Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.